Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. So, I have a little story to tell you about this tank, which is Tier 3 Premium Sniper Tank SU-76i from the Soviet Union. So what I was doing yesterday, off and on, was working on getting the 8th skill perk for my commander, which I got, but it was a lot of matches I had to play, just run through the thing, do your business, and get what you get each game and move on. Now the thing is, I used for the entire time, actually, I used my 3-star Russian commander, Orlov, Eagle Eye. So, that of course makes it a little bit faster because he's a 3-star earner with a quick learner, 10% boost, and a 10% boost from the enhanced rations. So that definitely helps. So if you're doing your, working on crews, try to configure it like I just told you, using a 3-star commander. That will help you get to the promised land faster than normal speed. And I've been working on this off and on for, a while. I had found a commander that was set up with most of the stuff that I needed, and then I, put it together and set him up for the SU-76i, which you see here, and worked on this. And then yesterday, like I said, was the time when I finally was able to finish it off after the long haul missions were done. So before I go any further, please leave a like for this video. It would help a lot with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, because that will help me the most. And it's absolutely free today. And tell your friends, maybe they'll like and or subscribe themselves, because I make videos every day. So we're going to continue with the video stuff here I'm going to show you before we get to the game action. Okay, now this is the commander that I used, but you'll notice he only has 3 skills. Well, yes, that was the whole plan. The plan was to get him 3 skills, because what I want to do was I first needed to get him to 8 skills, and then when I had the 8, I wanted to swap them with another commander, a regular 1-star commander for the SU-76i, which I'll show you. So I swapped those from Eagle Eye Orlov, who you just saw, to this commander. So this guy has the 8. And the last one that I added, as you can see, is the Iron Mace. So I was rolling, and this is the order in which I placed them. Okay, so if you're trying to work on an SU-76i, this is the order that I placed them. Now, you can use whatever skills you want on your commander. That's fine. I do, what I like. This is not set in stone. If you have a different sequence of things that you prefer, fantastic. All I'm showing you is what I used in my matches to give me the results I got. You could copy this setup, but if it doesn't feel comfortable for you, you're not going to do as well. So there's on one hand, you want to build your commander in a way that's comfortable for yourself, but also be receptive to making changes that might improve it. So I'm not telling you to change it to my style or not to change it. You are the only one who knows what you feel comfortable using and do it that way. So now I'm just going to show you what I use and explain why I use it, and you can draw whatever helpful information from this that you want to get, because it doesn't matter. But if I can help you make one skill change that's beneficial to you, that's a big win to me. Okay, so I'm just trying to help people out. Anyway, so the basic stuff. Rapid reload does what it says. Steady aim does what it says. Born leader, this will give you a slight boost, very small actually, for both reloading and aim, but it also works on your vision. It increases the vision. So in this one, I put camouflage as number 4 to help cut down on, counter shooting, because it's bogus. If you only have the first 3 skills, you're going to get counter shot because you're going to be easier to see. I'm just giving you the heads up on this. So after I got the camouflage to give me some concealment, I went with armor angling for a minus 5% damage, which the key thing about this one is once you put this on your commander, it's there forever. And so you're going to get minus 5% damage every game you ever play with this commander. It's awesome. Okay, so just keep that in mind. After that, I went for increased vision. Now remember, Born Leader also increases the vision, not by much, it's a tiny amount, but it adds up. Because what it does is it increases the vision of the tank by itself. The enhanced rations. Enhanced rations will increase. Actually, I gotta go back here and do something else. I gotta show you something else about this tank, because it's not just that. Okay, I was talking to you about enhanced rations, but I'm also talking about improved ventilation, the fan. I just call it fan and rations. So each one of these, the fan and the rations, affects your commander skill, your vision. It increases the vision. Each one of it does a little bit. So my vision is at its maximum right now. It can't be any higher. Well, actually, that may not be true. I think I took advanced optics off in place of a camo net. It's kind of a 50-50 on that one. So there's another option we could look at. Yes, I could take off the tracks and replace it with optics. I'm happy with what it is. I'm happy with 357 vision range, but could get about another 40 meters if I had what do you call it? I mean, mental block on the word. Advanced optics. Okay. So you could get rid of the tracks and you'll be, 57, it would go down to like 50, 51. Wow, that's actually not bad. I don't know why I didn't do that, but well. In the game, you're going to see the performance that I had, and that will help you make a decision. Well, do I really want to cut down on the speed of the tank, or do I want to just leave that? Do I need the extra vision distance? The game will help show you this, because you'll see the actual results of what I had. Okay, so let's go back to the commander. Now, whoops, all right, here we go. So, enhanced vision. It's a butt kicker. Situational awareness. It gives you extra range. After that, I decided it's 50-50. But I thought, I was still getting counter shot to a degree. Not as much, you know, but I thought, well, let's try the green thumb to go in the, you know, get in the bushes or down trees to help amplify the camouflage, which seems to work pretty good. There's no number with this. You'll see whenever you add a camouflage expertise, your camouflage numbers will drop when you put this commander skill on your commander. This one, you'll never see a number drop. So it's one of those things where you got to be paying attention, and you've just got to kind of notice that, hey, you know, I'm not getting shot maybe as much as I was. You know, it's hard to put it in concrete terms. You're just going to have to learn to feel how it's going. You know, it's the old Obi-Wan line. Use the Force. So you got to use the Force on this one. So after the game was over and I got my 8th perk, it was Iron Mace was the choice. That means my shots retain more power over distance. So at 100 meters, the shot loses a specific amount of power. That, well, it doesn't lose that power until it's like 500. It makes a huge difference on longer shots. So when you're hitting 300, 400, 500 meter shots, if you can, on this tank, it has a vision of 350, but with extended whatever, so yeah, 400 and 500 is possible, but you're going to hit with more power with the Iron Mace. Now remember, in the video that you're going to see, this is occurring without Iron Mace. I don't have that power. Now on this map, most of the shots were closer range than 300 meters, I would say. So it's not really a big deal, but, you know, in the quest to be honest about it, I want to give you as much relevant information up front so that you can make your own determination. Really, that's it. Not nothing spectacular. It's no secret, you know. So I think here we've covered all this stuff. And I'm just going to point out the vision range 357 and the still concealment is 209. So if you have this tank, you want to make a comparison, compare these numbers, write them down, whatever you want to do for your own. Because in theory, you want to be looking at this to try and figure out if this can help you running your own, not necessarily just the SU-76i, but this is the apples to apples comparison. But if you use any other, you know, tank destroyer, it'll have a similar effect, but it's going to be, at that point, you're going to go, okay, well, the numbers will be slightly different because you're running a different tier or whatever. So let's get to the gameplay, shall we? Welcome to the ABBEY. Okay. So just as a reminder, I have the Iron Mace on this tank now, but not during this match. That occurs. This is the last match I play without the Iron Mace on this tank. Probably the simplest way to do it. Now, because of the situation, there's 4 humans and 11 robots. So we're going down River Road to see if we can get, you know, the best possible engagements. As you can see, 2 crazy guys are already attacking my base area. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I had a shot on this guy. I did not have a shot on that guy. I didn't make it, let's put it that way. Hey, I can get better. As great of a result as I had in this match, I could be better. So, what do we have here? This guy. Sayonara, chump. Well, no, that was a terrible shot. But I get better. There we go. Whoops. I got hammered already. Hammered again, big time. You know, if I didn't know I already kicked butt in this match, I'd be worried. He's dead, Jim. Boom. That guy hit him, and then I killed him. It's on, and that is one kill. Well, that's kill number one. Let's put it that way, I guess. I should have a good engagement here with this guy. But I almost pulled forward. I'm like, you know what? I better restrain myself. I already got hammered for over about a third of my life because I wasn't doing the engagement properly. This one, sneak, miss, what a terrible shot. Not good. Also, come on, I can do better. Jerky hit me. You freak. All right, it's on now, buddy. Boom, you're dead. How about you? Now I got this other guy blocking me, or blocking that guy from shooting me as I shoot this other guy up top here. Got him. Got tagged again. I'm almost dead. You gotta be kidding me. Man, it doesn't look good, does it? It gets better. I don't know, maybe not better, but I mean, the scoring, I continue scoring. But man, I'm now a one-shot kill for the rest of this game. That just means you gotta be super careful. Eat that. I gotta pray that there's nobody behind this guy. Otherwise I'll be annihilated. If that hits me, I'm dead. It didn't hit me, he's dead. Jim. Alright, what is that? 5, yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't keeping a running count though. So we're gonna continue down River Road and take a left. We're going to take a left right down at the opening dock. And after this game, we'll head to Albuquerque. What's up, Doc? Goodbye, artillery. 6. Engagement. Well, proper engagement is the key. You get the guy in a good engagement plan, and he was not even pointed at me. That made it easier. So sometimes you're going to catch a break, all right? Just that simple. That was a break. This is another one. This guy, I'm avoiding this circle so I don't tip him off that I'm closing in on this guy, because right now they don't have a clue. We're down. I've killed 6 guys and we're losing. So I want you to just, think about this. Goodbye. Good engagement. Only you could see was the top part of my turret. Missed. I could get better. Okay, now I'm going into the circle to draw the robot's attention, to have them come back. Oh, remember, I've killed 7. We're still losing. Ah, fresh meat for the grinder. Boom. All right, I've killed 8 guys, and we're even. My team was not good. Oh, there's another freak. He was engaged, luckily for me, with my other guys. Lucky, you catch a break sometimes. I caught another break. I had 2 dudes that drew the fire of this jerk T-15. Well, guess what? I got him with a manual aim. That was kill number 9, a new record for my SU-76i. Now, I know, you remember those 2 guys took off, or actually 2 took off, 1 came back. So there's another one that went down the left here somewhere. I don't know where he went. But there's another one that went around the left here, and I guess that guy hauled it big time. They're both robots, and shockingly neither one of them came back while these robots were capturing their base. Oh well. You catch a break and then you don't get a break. So just, tell the truth, and whatever happens, happens. They were gone. They're long gone, apparently. So Super fun. This is the result. Obviously, when you get 9 kills, the odds are 99.99% that you're MVP. I mean, it was a monster 1,500 damage in this tank. So, I mean, it's not really a shocker. You know, the shocking part was getting my health just destroyed on River Road and then catching a break and not taking another shot from the last, however many guys I encountered. Got 2 or 3 good breaks off of that. You're going to catch a break in a game like that. You don't go and do what I did here and, not catch a break by avoiding damage. I mean, I say you don't. I've seen it happen before, but it's very rare. Okay. So I'm very happy with what happened there. This is the medal screen. This is, kind of the icing on the cake. Now, I already had the mastery badge for this tank, but just throwing it out there, got the 9 kills, 1,500 plus damage, and I got the mastery badge, total bonus. But again, in case you're working on this, this gives you an idea, perhaps a visual memory reminder. My 1,500 plus got me a mastery badge. And if you're trying to get the Ace Tanker mastery badge, this would help you to know it's gettable in that range. Now, you may have to do a little bit more. Who knows? The numbers over time will climb slowly higher. But again, you'll also have guys who don't get close to it. And so as more players play the tank, but never approaching mastery badge level, the numbers will both go up when people like myself score a high result, or they'll go down when other people play it and they don't really score high results. So it comes and goes, okay? It's ebb and flow. So again, this is just to help you out if you're pursuing the mastery badge for this tank. And then this same kind of information, the template will apply to any tank. So, some tanks, the masteries are harder than others. This one I would say is still moderately fair. 1,500 is hard to get in this tank for sure, but it's not 2,000. I mean, there are tanks where I scored 2,000 and didn't get a mastery badge, like the Churchill 3 Tier 5. Just throwing it out there. So, hopefully, this was an exciting game for you to watch. Maybe you learned something. Maybe someone can take this information and learn from it as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like for it. If you haven't subscribed, the best thing you could do to help me would be to subscribe. That would help me a lot. And it's free. Tell your friends. Maybe they'll like or subscribe. I have other videos I'm making. I make daily videos, obviously. You should know that. So thanks a lot for watching, and hope you enjoyed, and I'll hope to see you guys in the future.